hypnosis track to help you to find and connect to your place of calm, your place of relaxation, and your place of inner peace. I trust and hope you will use this simple recording as a guide to better allow yourself to relax and unwind whenever you require relief from your day or night's stresses or tensions, or for when you'd enjoy a few quieter moments of just chilling out, or winding down, or taking a well-deserved break. So if this is your wish, I would invite you first to find a comfortable position, somewhere where you may safely close down your eyes, or if you cannot, then perhaps just dropping your eyelids to a half close, allowing your gaze to soften however it suits you. Allowing the small muscles around your eyes to release, and your facial features to soften, and quietly repeat inside of your mind, I now give myself all possible permissions to hear, let go. If only for these few moments, allow your outside world to remain how it does, as you choose instead now to go deeper within.
Greetings, fellow seekers of truth and wisdom. I'm inviting you to embark on a journey into the heart of Taoist philosophy. As an uncarved block holds the potential for all things, so too does the Tao Te Ching, a timeless text that reveals the mysteries of existence in the simplest yet profoundest ways. Today, I invite you to join me in exploring the essence of this ancient wisdom, and together, we shall learn the art of living in harmony with nature and ourselves. In the following reading, we will traverse the poetic words of Lao Tzu's Tao Te Ching, delving into its teachings on self-reflection, balance, and unity with the universe. Contemplate these ancient concepts and allow yourself to be fully present as we journey through this sacred text and open our minds to its transformative knowledge. The Tao that can be told is not the eternal Tao. The name that can be named is not the eternal name. The unnameable is the eternally real. Naming is the origin of all particular things. Free from desire, you realize the mystery. Caught in desire, you see only the manifestations. Yet mystery and manifestations arise from the same source. This source is called darkness. Darkness within darkness, the gateway to all understanding. When people see some things as beautiful, other things become ugly. When people see some things as good, other things become bad. Being and non-being create each other. Difficult and easy support each other. Long and short define each other. High and low depend on each other. Before and after follow each other. Therefore, the master acts without doing anything and teaches without saying anything. Things arise and she lets them come. Things disappear and she lets them go. She has but doesn't possess, acts but doesn't expect. When her work is done, she forgets it. That is why it lasts forever. If you overesteem great men, people become powerless. If you overvalue possessions, people begin to steal. The master leads by emptying people's minds and filling their cores, by weakening their ambition and toughening their resolve. He helps people lose everything they know, everything they desire, and creates confusion in those who think that they know. Practice not doing, and everything will fall into place. The Tao is like a well, used but never used up. It is like the eternal void, filled with infinite possibilities. It is hidden, but always present. I don't know who gave birth to it. It is older than God. The Tao doesn't take sides. It gives birth to both good and evil. The Master doesn't take sides. She welcomes both saints and sinners. The Tao is like a bellows. It is empty, yet infinitely capable. The more you use it, the more it produces. The more you talk of it, the less you understand. Hold on to the center. The Tao is called the Great Mother. Empty, yet inexhaustible. It gives birth to infinite worlds. It is always present within you. You can use it any way you want. The Tao is infinite, eternal. Why is it eternal? It was never born. Thus it can never die. Why is it infinite? It has no desires for itself. Thus it is present for all beings.
Pretty easily.
I was gonna say they got the tools now where you can even. It's crazy. You can like
Take screenshots of it.
Screenshot.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, fuck yeah, I do that all the time. I do that out of curiosity. I'll take screenshots and be like, build me this, and it does it. It's
What do you use?
You can just take, honestly, you can take a screenshot of a website, and you gotta probably pay the. I actually have not paid for the. They have the $200. But take several screenshots of a website, and then if you have the pro, be like, hey, here's the website. I want to duplicate this. Like, give me the product roadmap of it. Give me like the stories, the product stories, and then code it out, and it'll do that shit for you.
As opposed to like actually understand their views. She was like clearly just trying to like hurt people's feelings. I was calling her out, and then that was like pretty acrimonious.
With that was Haiti or Jane or who was that?
Haiti.
Oh, Haiti. I see. Okay.
Thomas.
I've been saying, thank goodness for Lexapro, because these last 9 days have been something else. I mean, it's just so unfortunate. I'm still trying to wrap my mind around how a group of working class people got duped. I was okay with leaving race off the table and come together as a class. And, people allowed for hate to take over. So.
I mean, hate is ingrained within race.
Денис, я же тебе говорила, не поджигай, главное.
Не подгорай. Маш, я вижу звонок, практически в себя сказал. Он корректирует такой на себя. Ой, я уже туда пришел. Земляк, но прилетел. Не слышно. Азбука Морзе пошла уже, морзяночка какая.
Да, на Сиэтле опять нет интернета, к сожалению.
Америка, что тут сделала?
I paid for a product that I didn't receive. I would like my money back.
Yeah,
The credit card company says, here you go.
2 years is crazy.
Correct. Yes.
I don't
That's
think
what happens
that's
that's what happens when you choose a company.
I don't think they go back past 6
So
months.
what you say? You cut your hair for 2 years?
No. That's not what I said.
Which company will do a chargeback to?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah,
Oh, okay. Okay, so you guys that don't have the banking background, go ahead and.
I mean, I don't know all that. I'm asking so I can go get that shit.
Which big five is that?
2-year chargeback is crazy.
Yeah, that is.
No,
If you know, you know.
Yeah, let us know.
So you not gonna give us the information?
No, it's just you guys are being funny. You guys are being
That's
funny.
a
I'm not being funny. I want to know.
Don't got the light bulb that you kind of.
Just you can message it to.
Yeah, basically.
No, because you ain't on the funniness too, Jason.
No, we just want to know that.
It's funny. I want to know who's
Drop the
going to
message.
do the chargeback. I ain't ready to spend the
I was
money.
trying to charge back 3 years. Drop the message.
Yeah, Jason, who can talk, man?
I'm not even joking.
Well, you guys need to start paying cash.
The Master stays behind. That is why she is ahead. She is detached from all things. That is why she is one with them. Because she has let go of herself, she is perfectly fulfilled.
I don't do all that. It's too nigger in there.
What did I say?
There's too nigger in there. It's like uneducated black men and low income people. I feel like I'm in the welfare check office. What?
That is so bigoted and so racist, and it's disgusting that you young ladies giggle.
Zikaya.
Oh my god, this morning, you were in Efren's room, right? And you added him as Adrian Dittman, and he was like, is this the actual Adrian Dittman that's adding me? And I said, yeah, he's on this app. He believed in it.
What the hell's Adrian Dittman?
He's like somebody on Twitter who's always having like 1 hour.
It's
of
Elon
answers.
Musk. It's Elon Musk.
Yeah, he thinks it's
Jesus,
Elon Musk.
Abby, could you just not say it's fucking Elon Musk? All the work I put into this, you gotta fucking sit there and try to be, your bullshit? Please, don't bullshit with me. Don't waste my time. Why don't you giggle and let this N-word, F-word say N-word some more, you little giggler. Are you looking forward to your Friday live with Diogany Spooner? I hear you're promoting the event. Wow, everybody's looking forward to the glorious return of your neo-Nazi boyfriend. What is the 3-point plan?
3-step.
What is the 3-step plan?
I gotta talk about his lesbian wife.
If you go back to that room, like that room you were just in, like they totally tolerate using the N-word. Like anybody can use the N-word. Everyone should.
Anyone should. We're not against that.
Yeah. I'm against censoring people. I think in the end of the day,
No, you're not.
you don't need to use.
Oh my god.
Why are you talking over me?
You're going again.
Have you guys seen T-Bill around?
Yes, I love to be funny. He's a savage.
The supreme good is like water, which nourishes all things without trying to. It is content with the low places that people disdain. Thus it is like the Tao. In dwelling, live close to the ground. In thinking, keep it simple. In conflicts, be fair and generous. In governing, don't try to control. In work, do what you enjoy. In family life, be completely present. When you are content to be simply yourself and don't compare or compete, everybody will respect you. Fill your bowl to the brim and it will spill. Keep sharpening your knife and it will blunt. Chase after money and security and your heart will never unclench. Care about people's approval and you will be their prisoner. Do your work, then step back. The only path to serenity. Can you coax your mind from its wandering and keep to the original oneness? Can you let your body become supple as a newborn child? Can you cleanse your inner vision until you see nothing but the light? Can you love people and lead them without imposing your will? Can you deal with the most vital matters by letting events take their course? Can you step back from your own mind and thus understand all things? Giving birth and nourishing, having without possessing, acting with no expectations, leading and not trying to control. This is the supreme virtue. We join spokes together in a wheel, but it is the center hole that makes the wagon move. We shape clay into a pot, but it is the emptiness inside that holds whatever we want. We hammer wood for a house, but it is the inner space that makes it livable. We work with being, but non-being is what we use. Colors blind the eye, sounds deafen the ear, flavors numb the taste, thoughts weaken the mind, desires wither the heart. The master observes the world, but trusts his inner vision. He allows things to come and go. His heart is open as the sky. Success is as dangerous as failure. Hope is as hollow as fear. What does it mean that success is as dangerous as failure? Whether you go up the ladder or down it, your position is shaky. When you stand with your 2 feet on the ground, you will always keep your balance. What does it mean? That hope is as hollow as fear. Hope and fear are both phantoms that arise from thinking of the self. When we don't see the self as self, what do we have to fear? See the world as yourself. Have faith in the way things are. Love the world as yourself. Then you can care for all things. Look, and it can't be seen. Listen, and it can't be heard. Reach, and it can't be grasped. Above, it isn't bright. Below, it isn't dark. Seamless, unnameable, it returns to the realm of nothing. Form that includes all forms, image without an image, subtle, beyond all conception. Approach it, and there is no beginning. Follow it, and there is no end. You can't know it, but you can be it, at ease in your own life. Just realize where you come from. This is the essence of wisdom. The ancient masters were profound and subtle. Their wisdom was unfathomable. There is no way to describe it. All we can describe is their appearance. They were careful as someone crossing an iced-over stream, alert as a warrior in enemy territory, courteous as a guest, fluid as melting ice, shapeable as a block of wood, receptive as a valley, clear as a glass of water. Do you have the patience to wait till your mud settles and the water is clear? Can you remain unmoving till the right action arises by itself? The master doesn't seek fulfillment, not seeking, not expecting. She is present and can welcome all things. Empty your mind of all thoughts. Let your heart be at peace. Watch the turmoil of beings, but contemplate their return. Each separate being in the universe returns to the common source. Returning to the source is serenity. If you don't realize the source, you stumble in confusion and sorrow. When you realize where you come from, you naturally become tolerant, disinterested, amused, kind-hearted as a grandmother, dignified as a king. Immersed in the wonder of the Tao, you can deal with whatever life brings you, and when death comes, you are ready. When the master governs, the people are hardly aware that he exists. Next best is a leader who is loved. Next, one who is feared. The worst is one who is despised. If you don't trust the people, you make them untrustworthy. The master doesn't talk. He acts. When his work is done, the people say, "Amazing, we did it all by ourselves." When the great Tao is forgotten, goodness and piety appear. When the body's intelligence declines, cleverness and knowledge step forth. When there is no peace in the family, filial piety begins. When the country falls into chaos, patriotism is born. Throw away holiness and wisdom, and people will be 100 times happier. Throw away morality and justice, and people will do the right thing. Throw away industry and profit, and there won't be any thieves. If these three aren't enough, just stay at the center of the circle and let all things take their course. Stop thinking and end your problem. What difference between yes and no? What difference between success and failure? Must you value what others value? Avoid what others avoid.
He's around Jews.
Not Jews.
You said it yourself that you live in Brooklyn.
Oh, yeah.
And Brooklyn is known for what? Like, come on now.
Basketball.
No, it's not. I mean, in terms of who lived there.
Biggie Smalls.
Angels of Light, Abby.
I understand.
Angels of Light. You're a Nazi, a fat neo-Nazi, N-word hating pig.
Why do you can't say nigger?
You all make me sick.
Well, why don't you suck a dick?
Well, son,
I think I'm gonna puke in my mouth listening to you anymore.
no.
How ridiculous. Other people are excited, as though they were at a parade. I alone don't care. I alone am expression.
Yeah.
Like an infant before it can smile. Other people have what they need. I alone possess nothing. I alone drift about, like someone without a home. I'm like an idiot. My mind is so empty. Other people are bright. I alone am dark. Other people are sharper. I alone am dull. Other people have a purpose. I alone don't know. I drift like a wave on the ocean. I blow as aimless as the wind. I am different from ordinary people. I drink from the Great Mother's breasts. The master keeps her mind always...
She wants to done with me. Well, you might as well text me.
The Tao is ungraspable.
You should probably
How can
text
the mind be at one
me.
with? Because she doesn't
Because
cling to
I'm
ideas.
not gonna call you back. I'm about to relax.
How can it make her radiant? Because she lets it. Since before time and space were, the Tao is. It is beyond is and is not. How do I know this is true?
Hey, my mom just called me twice. Do you want me to call her back?
Let's call her.
All right.
Just do something fun. Oh my gosh.
Let me say nigger to her.
No, don't do that.
Are we allowed to have fun?
I don't know if she's gonna want to talk to everybody.
I want to hear her say call. Are we allowed to?
Okay, I'll be normal.
I'll mute myself up. Okay.
I'll be normal.
Okay, thanks, Mom.
I won't say anything.
Okay.
Anything bad. Okay, put it closer to your mic. She's not gonna pick up. She's like Ryan's mother.
John?
Oh.
Hey, Johnny.
Hello.
I just found a brand new box of San Francisco Bay Christmas ornaments on my driveway. Would you like me to send them to you?
No. No, I'm good. I'm on a conference call with some friends of mine.
Hi, Mom. This is Abby. I'm his new girlfriend.
No, she's not my girlfriend.
The girl that's on the phone call? Or me?
There's 9 people in this conference call.
I'm from the Netherlands, so we have a long distance relationship.
Okay. I can handle it.
Glad to meet you,
Did
Mom.
you get a bunch of cold weather and snow?
Yeah, we did, but now weather's good right now.
Oh, yeah? Huh. What's the activity in town as far as rounding up people?
It's going.
Have you witnessed anything like it?
Yeah, it's going according to plan. I've already ratted out 6 people and had over 6 people arrested.
Get out.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, the Mexican guy at my gym, he told me I couldn't come in. It was 9:20. They closed at 10. He said I couldn't come in. I said, I'm going to call ICE and have you arrested. And he went bananas. So I called ICE. Next day, they came in. They took him away.
Seriously? You want to hear something interesting? That in my health club, all of a sudden, this was about past 2 months, mothers and daughters of Hispanic descent speaking Spanish, here are more people all of a sudden coming in the club.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if it's another place for them to tuck into. Now, this lady that's in one of my classes, her name's Guadalupe. As soon as Trump was inaugurated, she has stopped coming.
Mm-hmm.
And she was a real staunch core person.
Mm-hmm.
And I haven't seen her since. I'm thinking she's hiding.
Maybe she went back to Mexico.
Yeah.
Maybe she self-deported.
Yeah, to El Salvador, you mean?
Yeah, I don't know. Well, I'll see. If she never comes back in, I know that's exactly why she's not coming in. Maybe she's afraid of a raid at the club.
We got to round up as many Guatemalans as we can.
Yes.
Guatemalans? I never heard they were on the list. I never even heard they were here.
I'm just kidding.
I think it's the Venezuelans that might have the big hot temper.
Bye.
Well,
Who are these people that are in on our chat? The faithful followers of John Kitover or what?
we talk pretty regularly, but we're all kind of just like decentralized friends. We don't really.
No,
it's not really personal.
Long distance girlfriend. You raised a good, interesting man.
She said you raised an interesting man.
She said what?
He was very creative.
She said you raised an interesting man who is very creative.
Oh, you?
Yes.
Hey, that's funny. Well, he has got a good brain. He twists it and churns it and really tweaks it. He knows. He does have a good brain.
He does. He's so smart.
Yeah, he is a smart kid. I'm lucky.
Yeah.
Samantha's birthday's coming up, John.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I'm John's alleged son.
Would Would you like to be on the gift? Would your name like to be on the gift?
What are you gonna give her?
I gave her a Panera and a Subway
Ugh.
gift card.
Both those places suck.
I love them both. Samantha's the one that turned me on to Subway.
I just
We
went.
love it.
I just went to the Polish grocery store. $6.99 for a huge platter of food. $6.99.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, but was it processed?
Oh no! This is all made by hand. Fresh Polish food.
That's a bargain.
Oh, so you got a plate full for $6.99.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. You know what? I was thinking of you, and I pulled a Costco chicken apart, and I said, now what am I going to do with all that meat? And I said, Johnny loved my barbecued pulled pork pot pie. So I thought, I'm going to make a chicken pot pie. I wish you lived near me so that I could cook for you. All my talents are being wasted.
Well, you can call me and complain anytime you want.
I could fatten you up. Why don't I just come live there for a month?
That's fine. I'll send you the Airbnb listing. You can book it online.
Oh, at your place? Very funny.
Yeah.
If you can't, I didn't charge you to come here.
Well, I don't know what to tell you. I owe $3,500 on the water bill. They're threatening to turn the gas off. You know, you think things are free over here, lady?
I couldn't possibly cough up $3,500. I don't even make that much a month.
I don't know how the fuck do they expect me to pay the water bill over here, the garbage bill? $3,500? The fuck are they think? This is communism. I don't even want it. Keep your garbage.
Hey, you want to hear something? I had didn't have a contract, but this heating and cooling guy I'd met 5 years ago. So he came over. I said, bring a 6-pack of beer over. So we sat here. His wife died. And he says he wants to buy an RV. And I kicked my arms and my legs around. And I said, me, pick me. I want to go. Anyway, he gave me a killer deal on a furnace, $7,400 with air conditioning. That's the business he's in. So anyway, he screwed me. He puts in a 4-ton instead of a 3-ton, right? So it's much noisier because the blower is much bigger because it belonged in a 26 to 2,800 square foot house. I got $1,650. So I said, I don't know what you were thinking, but I can tell you what I'm thinking, and I'm not paying you for that. I got 5 vents in my bedroom. I haven't slept since you put that in. So anyway, for 2 weeks, I laid low. I said, this is on him. He hasn't got a dime from me. So he writes me a very sincere. I liked what I read. He was very good at writing. He says, I'm going to take your furnace out and I'm going to put you in a 3-ton. Just like he asked. So I said, okay. So I got one more thing I'm trying to get a $1,500 water rebate for getting that swamp cooler off of the roof. But anyway, it might resurrect our friendship. Because, I like him.
Well,
I like him, but took me for granted, that gray hair and that age. Yeah, it happens to me all the time. Motherfuckers out there, they think that picking old people is like vulture,
Mm-hmm.
They're picking on old people.
Mm-hmm.
You got to be able to know what did I learned this from something. Oh yeah, an attorney. If you don't know the answer, don't ask the question.
Mm-hmm.
How do you like that?
Yep.
If you don't know the answer, don't ask the question.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make a lot of sense or what?
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
The more you think, the more you speak, the further from the truth you're going to get. Just stop talking. End all your problems.
Yeah. That's what I did. I stopped talking to the guy. So who shows up first is the guy who never got any money. Wants to change that shit around. Because I could take him to the construction industry and show him what he did. All right. So, are you missing me? Do you need me? Want me?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, I'm talking to you. You're my son.
Like I said, I can't text. Can I text this number?
No, it's my landline.
Oh, well, can I text your...
for years.
Can I text your cell phone? I'll send you a link to the Airbnb listing. You can just book it direct.
You're just like those other motherfuckers out there that look at me like I'm a dumbbell. I'm not dumb. How do you think you got so smart?
Well, how do you expect to get into the building if you don't have the PIN code to get the key to go through the back door to go into your unit?
I expect you to open the door and kiss me and hug me.
I don't know if you know that.
I got a nice meal for you, Ma.
This place is fully automated. I'll send you the link when I can text you.
Yeah, that's a deflection that you don't want me to come visit. Okay, I got it. Samantha loves me. Your sister is going to be how old?
55.
It's a quiz.
She's like going to be 55 or something.
No. Go by the year, the present year, 2025. She was born in 80.
Uh-huh.
Now make up the math.
Oh, I don't know, 45.
There you go. And how many years younger are you than her? Don't
40,
get that wrong,
I'm
'cause I
420.
strategically planned that.
I'm 420.
420? That's it. You can't get by me, you know why? Because I am sane, steady, and sturdy. And I listen.
Really?
Really.
All right, anything else you want to tell these beautiful people on this conference call?
Do you want to come visit me? I'll send you a ticket. Come on.
What do you want to do?
I want to feed you. I want to talk at you.
You
I want to brush your hair.
Mom, you know what I think you might need? And Abby, tell me if I'm wrong. Do you think my mom might be lonely and she needs dopamine? So she calls me as if I'm a clown house room to get her dopamine back up? What do you think, Abby? Should she download the app?
Are you serious? My dopamine is so high I could have biopsies and sell this stuff. You're so lucky that you got me for a mother.
Yeah, well, Hillary, Mom, I know this woman named
Hillary?
Chicken Hillary, and she downloaded this app where I talk to these people, and she just doesn't like it. But I think, in terms of like talking to people, like you need to talk to more, you need to use the internet to talk to people and, do things to keep yourself busy because,
You don't think remodeling my 15th house is enough to keep me busy in 30 years? That's a house every other year. You think I need to be busier? Are you serious? I've gone through 5 hair regrowths.
Well, I'm still going through. I'm still trying to get back to hair regrowth over here. I don't know what to tell you.
Maybe you need to help me remodel. Maybe push the shit out of your head.
Well, anyways, I'm just saying the app isn't for everybody, but I think, what you need is to talk to more people because, I'm not your dopamine, production facility. I can't always help you produce the dopamine you're looking for. So I would encourage you to get this app called Clubhouse.
I don't need your dopamine. Do you see me calling you every day? I only call you once a month. I got so much dopamine, I could sell this shit.
Well, you're not selling it. You're producing it, but you're not selling it. You know, you're just not
I
selling
was
it.
in Ace Hardware making a return today, and this guy's looking at Carhartt sweatshirts. He was very handsome. He had gray hair. He looked like my age. So I said, not that color. You look like pea soup. I said, this color. So he kept trying all these sweatshirts on that I was like finding for him in a large. And he says, you're a very nice lady. And I said, well, are you single? I'm single, he says. So I said, here's my business card. Call me. And he bought the sweatshirt I picked for him.
What was the name of that actress from the 20s? You know, the famous one who was always flirting with men? Yeah, Mae West. You're technically the Mae West of Albuquerque, New Mexico.
No, Rio Rancho.
My name is Mae West from Rio Rancho. You should come and see me sometime.
It's funny you should say that. So some guy pulls up on my street in front of my driveway, and I'm doing some work outside, and he says, I just want to tell you, you are doing a really nice job on that house. And I said, thanks. You want to see the inside? And he's going, wow, 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 oh my God. That's because I'm spending money, right? I'm spending your inheritance. So he says, come down, see my house. And I just came back from there, and I'm going, and he's proud, he's prideful, and I'm like, that's beautiful, and I'm beautiful, and I'm going, you didn't spend any money, did you? You bought discount tile and just filled this place full of shitty tile, didn't you? But anyway, he had told me that he divorced his wife, so I thought, single guy in my neighborhood, I'm going to go see his work. Turns out, he's talking about his wife. I said, I thought you said you got divorced. He says, oh no, I got remarried. I said, why didn't you tell me that? I shouldn't be here. He says, that's okay, I told my wife about you. Yeah. I'm trying, John. I am trying to find you a stepfather.
Oh, save me the joy. You're all the joy any man could ever need.
That's funny. When am I going to see you again?
You're talking to me right now. You're always thinking about the future.
That's not good enough. I need to have hands-on.
Well, I don't know what to tell you.
I need to see you in front of a plate of my food.
I'll send you a picture of the Polish food I just had. I'll email it to you. Send me an email of what you're having for lunch tomorrow.
I would like to see that. Were they cabbage rolls?
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, just so good. You have no idea. $6.99.
I can make cabbage rolls. If you want to come to my house, I promise I'll make you cabbage rolls.
I'm good. I'm good over here. Just send me a picture.
You know what I made this morning? I did purple cabbage with green chili, pork ends, and apples.
Mm-hmm.
Yum. And then, of course, I got the chicken. So I'm going to put the cabbage on top of the chicken. And I'm going to do buttered, salt, and peppered carrots for dinner.
I got a problem over here. My water pressure is real low.
There must be a break in the neighborhood. I'll bet you that's what it is. Freezing pipes. You know, the city's pipes. There's a break somewhere, and they're fixing it. You're going to get the pressure back any time. Oh, by the way, I took my key fob because of you over to the Subaru dealer, and he replaced it with a $6 installed battery.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the backup set that came with the car in case the set that I'm using ever, fades on me. So for $6, I got that battery put in the key fob, and we were talking about that a week or so ago, huh?
But the light on my fob lights up, so the battery's working. It's something in the install in the car that it's not picking up the transmission. It could be
Well, what did you do to change something that messed with the key fob?
I didn't change anything. I read online that it could be a lot of.
You put an emergency shut-off in that engine.
I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna drive it over there shortly and see what they say.
Yeah. I want a Paterno's pizza, please, for dinner tonight.
Good for you. There's a good pizza place right by your house. We got the best food in Chicago in the Northwest Side, let me tell you.
Yeah?
Oh yeah, the food over here is very good. Because we got a lot of ethnic food.
How many times do we do that? 3 times?
That place is very good.
All right, I guess I've met everybody on the conference call. And hello and a goodbye to all you good folks. I hope you're Republicans, because we need your support to help squeeze out the people that do not serve us and are only takers.
Wow, it's so Republican of you. So squeeze out the weak, right? Squeeze out the weak, get rid of them.
You want to hear something? People that I know that did not vote for Trump, they say, I'm so glad to see the churning of everything that hasn't been working, that is in place, that's just draining, and we're paying for it. And I feel like saying, you didn't even fucking vote for the guy, but you're so happy to see somebody doing something for you. Well, you should have voted for somebody that was willing to do the work. That's how I feel.
Okay.
Not that you asked.
Does anybody want to say anything to my mom?
We would like to visit you. We would like to visit you, ma'am.
I couldn't even understand that.
Can you hear me?
She's in the
We'll take
toilet.
real good care of her son.
You're on the wrong chat group. Okay, I liked your other folks better.
I told you should download this app, Mom. This is what you're looking for, but you're calling me, and you're using me, to get what you can get from this app, which is conversation, communication.
I'm talking to you. I don't even think about those people that are on there listening.
I know. I'm trying
Nobody's even chiming in.
I'm trying to suggest or offer a way to automate communication with you. If you reject it, it's your life.
All I care about is you.
I know, but I'm trying to automate my communications in my life. If I was an AI chatbot and it sounded just like me, you wouldn't even know the difference.
That's blood. I'm the one that's blood.
Well, the point is, I am not, your talk therapist. I think what you need and want is talk therapy.
I don't need a talk therapist. Are you fucking kidding? I'm sane, steady. How many people do you know that are sane, steady, and sturdy? That are at where they're at in their lives like I am? Huh?
I'm just saying, it sounds to me like you like to talk a lot. So maybe you need, to talk more. See what I'm saying?
Bye, John.
Okay, bye-bye. Bye-bye. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Mom.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
So let me ask you this. You got a good dosage of my mom right there. I'll admit, is my psychology not basically a derivative of what you just heard?
Yes.
Maybe.
She's cute.
What about my personality? I do visit with her. I've been to her house many, many times, and it's boring, I'd rather sit here and film Elon Musk.
But you should still go visit your mother. You should go.
No, she just wants to talk on the phone. She doesn't. If you hang out with her for an hour, you've had enough. And then what am I going to do? Fly back to Chicago after having a dinner with her for 1 hour?
Oh, she's going to buy you a ticket. Go.
I've been. I have no. No, it's not happening. It's just not happening. She can come here anytime she wants, but truth be told, I don't want to hang out with her over here.
Yeah, she should definitely make her a Clubhouse account.
She has a flip phone.
Right, Zach?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Anyway.
Who modded Zach? Who modded Zach?
I did.
Who modded Zach?
Bussy was here. He was asking about you. I put you in. Huh?
What's up, Bird?
Did you hear me?
What?
Do you hear us?
I can hear you.
No, I'm talking about you.
Oh, me?
Bussy was imitating you. Bussy was making fun of you for an hour, imitating you. He was too. You're lying. Who modded me?
No, he was not.
Bussy was making fun of you.
Who is it?
Bussy for an hour.
No, I mean, who is talking?
Bussy. That scallywag Bussy was making fun of you for an hour.
Can you stop saying that?
Bring Bussy in here, you'll see.
Bussy was asking where you were.
Can you get to stop?
Stop.
Only if you call me Earth, then you'll know the truth.
Your mom sounds a lot like Hillary, by the way.
I know, isn't that crazy?
That's why you get along with Hillary.
It's because
something.
I'd rather Bussy for you, why can't we pick mod Q?
What?
I don't know. It's not my room.
Are you having a difficult day, Zach?
No, I'm not.
Well,
we can.
I talked to my lawyer last night. He sounded very sick. It was very sad.
Oh.
Aw.
He's so sick.
What's this?
He can't even get out of bed.
It's Bussy's room. Bussy was asking where you were.
I can't back in here. It's angry.
Give me a second. I will take my headphones off.
Hey, Bentley.
Bussy was pinging you in the previous room. You didn't come in.
Malaka, that's Greek for puta madre. So what time is the Diogenes Spooner show scheduled for tomorrow?
For you, 11.
11 a.m. CST?
Yes.
Is that when we speak with your true love?
Yeah.
What is he gonna tell us? Something new? An update to the situation?
Probably. You're excited?
No.
Yes, you are.
I get so much shit on YouTube now. It's kind of awesome. Everybody makes fun of my bald head. It's just nonstop bald head comments. It's like, wow, everybody really likes making fun of my bald head. You know what was so funny is she played a clip. She played that clip where I said, wherever you are, my dandruff king and queen, I hope you're doing well. She played that clip. She's like, I was fucking just listening to fucking your live randomly for a second, and there you were fucking saying this. Why can't you leave me alone? And she played the clip. It was so funny.
But it's not about her though. It's about Diego, no?
Well, if you hang out with somebody that has dandruff, you're liable to get dandruff on you as well eventually.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I hope that just doesn't have dandruff.
Dry lips.
Zach, are you gonna come say hi to Dijon tomorrow?
Yeah.
You missed him, right?
Yes. I hope he does come tomorrow.
He will.
I hope he tells us his world famous 3-point plan.
I know.
Oh shit!
What?
Did you
There's
fart?
another Mario.
Mario! Kick him.
You can kick whoever you want.
Abby.
But don't kick first, yeah.
Are you making fun of me?
Everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Mario, why
I'm
are
from
you?
Europe.
Why are you? Is there two of me?
Spit it out.
Because of non-duality.
Non-duality. It's great. It's great.
Do you have a dualistic side to your non-duality?
This is weird.
I'm non-duality. Yeah.
Does anyone know the difference between a conjunctive adverb and a conjunctive adjective?
I stop.
What's a verb?
An adverb modifies a verb and an adjective modifies
Nobody gives a shit.
What is the difference between but, because, or however?
Huh?
There is a difference between but, because, and however. Each one is a technically different conjunctive.
What's a junkie?
Conjunctive. It's useful to complete a thought using
A
words.
conjoined junkie? Is that what you said?
Stop stomping on me.
Is there a Siamese junkie?
I'll put the link in the chat.
Does one smoke crack and the other black tar heroin?
Stop projecting your drug usage onto me.
Talking with each other. Really unbelievable.
My name is Earth. I am an AI chatbot sent here to have conversations with my mom and you so everyone gets the dopamine they're looking for.
Can you tell me?
I'm a licensed psychotherapist. You should pay me per minute.
Mr. Man with Foresight, sir, can you tell me how violently I died?
It's up to you. Did you eat chicken chow mein or the orange chicken with the egg roll and the mango fruit smoothie? Tomorrow morning, you're gonna take the Cosby kids to the beach and explode.
I heard that.
Are farts wet and lumpy?
Do you wish, what kind of torture do you wish upon me?
Torture? I bet your breath smells worse than my feet.
I'll put my feet in my mouth?
Why are you such a sadomasochist?
I find it funny. Why do I find it funny? Because I don't have a brain.
Did your parents forget to give you one?
I was dropped on my head.
Are you the scarecrow from, Wizard of Oz?
I don't know anything about Wizard of Oz.
It's a famous movie. You should watch it, stupid.
Should I put my thumb up my ass, Mr. Gotzer?
Only if you want to prove that you're disgusting.
Yes.
Do it and tell us what you see and feel. Ryan can confirm it.
I don't feel good.
Ryan, can you confirm he's sticking his thumb up his butt?
Ryan, he's talking to you.
Ryan?
Yes. Can't you smell it?
Wave it in the air and say LGBTQIA.
I just sniff my thumb.
Make a rainbow in the air with your thumb and say LGBTQIA.
I made a circle.
So don't forget the blood.
You guys are very jolly people. Not really my type of people.
You're gonna need a
You
scrub
don't like jolly
brush.
people?
Where's Bussy?
I love to be jolly.
I mean, why don't you want to inflict your pain on me? You know, just like complaining about your problems and to make other people wish they were dead because they were around you.
You have a lot of negative neurolinguistic programming. You should read a book.
Well, I think it's funny.
Well, we don't want to be your punching bag.
No, I'm your punching bag.
We don't want to be your punching bag.
I want to be your punching bag.
I know, but if we do that, that's like inflicting pain upon ourselves, and we're so happy. Take your negativity and stinky poo-poo thumb somewhere else. Take it to a DEI room.
Stop doing that remembrance shit.
DEI has been forsaken. Take your DEI booty thumb somewhere else.
What you dumbass human beings talking about? Are you human beings? Are you human beings talking about?
We are an AI chatbot created by Elon Musk and Mark Benioff, multi-billionaires, to keep your dopamine levels high. No one can hear you when 3 people are speaking over each other. 4 people talking. No one can hear anything.
Failure humans.
Take your stinky poo-poo thumb and leave the room, please.
Every day expecting a different fucking result.
You're projecting. You're not a scientist, King David. You're not a scientist.
Every day. You know, Clubhouse every day talking about the same shit. The fact that your mother's a retard for not supporting you.
My mother, did you just hear the call we had? She has built 15 houses.
Right, white boy. Doesn't matter what. Right, white boy.
She had a furnace installed that didn't work out and she didn't pay for it.
You'll be smart one day. You'll be smart. Oh yeah, I'll be smart. Yeah, well, one day. Drop my own head. One day, retard.
Mario, kick him.
Like I'm ever gonna be smart.
Mario, mute the room, Mario.
And then he's like, I'm ever gonna be smart, right? And then you're gonna be
Mute everyone. Mute everyone now.
After we take fucking real.
Mute everyone, please.
Already, okay, bitch.
I had to do that because
You had to do it.
everyone was being too rowdy.
Excellent work.
Thank you.
Good job, Mario. Where is your Luigi?
My Luigi is. I'll get the picture right up.
Do you want me to change my profile name and PTR to Luigi?
Do you want to?
I don't know. All the girls seem to like this guy called Luigi. They say he did a good thing and he's so handsome.
Then you can do it.
I'm gonna do it.
You're only 10.
Luigi! Mangione! He gave a bad name to Italians everywhere. He wasn't even a made man in the mafia.
Okay. Change your name to Luigi then.
Mangione.
And then go out and come back in there.
This isn't even a house. I can't even cash in a pink ticket. That's how poor this room is.
It's a room, actually.
Somebody just said in my YouTube, I'd rather be gay than bald.
Who said that?
Somebody named How Cake.
Who said you'd rather be gay than
Nura Bandura Princessia. She's obsessed with some fucking economist.
Dying hell.
He's got dandruff.
That's right.
I wish you were gay and bald.
He can't get up from underneath his dandruff problem.
Or else you'll be going down to the audience.
Oh.
Walnuts and Bestiality wrote, I'm 72 years old and pretty damn high. Started smoking weed in 1970, the very tail end of being a cop out of the evidence locker.
Trouble.
Mario, do you like marijuana?
No, I don't.
He doesn't smoke, right?
No, I don't smoke.
Good.
You're a good boy, right, Zach?
Right.
Can you invite Diogany Spooner now?
No.
I don't want to wait till tomorrow. I want my dopamine now.
No, you gotta wait. Now you're gonna work on your serotonin.
What's the difference between serotonin and
I already
dopamine?
said hi to him before. You were not here.
Yeah, true.
Hi, Sam.
Can someone tell us the 3-point plan at least till he gets here?
Okay, we can do that.
Okay, Zach, can you tell us the 3-point plan, please?
Yeah, let's do it all together, okay? Let's do it all together.
All right, step number 1.
Do it.
Secure the border with lethal force.
Secure the border with lethal force.
Lethal force.
You're hired, Zach. I'm gonna make you an official Border Patrol ICE agent. You're hired.
Yeah, you're almost hired. Let's do step 2 now. No,
Step number 2.
Step
number 2. What is step number 2?
Deport with prejudice.
Deport with prejudice.
Well done, Zach.
What is step number 3?
And the third one?
And the final
step, try for treason.
Try for treason.
That's right.
What does that mean?
I'm back, y'all.
How do we try for treason and who do we try for treason? Are we talking about Fauci? Hey, don't use the N-word. Don't use the N-word. Don't use the N-word.
Yeah, don't use the N-word.
Deport, and try for treason.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a degenerate. Thanks for announcing come back.
Get a life. You should have kicked him. You should have kicked him.
Add the D word, Claw.
What's that mean?
How are things going, Claw? I heard you married an English girl and are having a baby.
Ryan.
Do you do music, yeah? Can you make us a song? Where is Sarah Sebastian? Someone ping in Sarah Sebastian.
That's a different.
I don't care. I think they're the same.
No, Claw is someone.
Close enough.
Yeah.
Is that a monkey?
Is there a monkey?
Deport prejudice, trying
No,
for
there's
treason.
No, one, secure the border with lethal force.
Secure border with guns.
Say it, Zach. Secure the border with lethal force.
Border with lethal force.
Well
You're
done.
flying
And number 2, deport
with prejudice.
prejudice.
That's right.
Try for treason.
Try for treasonous.
Guys, I'm sorry for being talking too much before.
Yeah, you're so negative. You made me very sick.
Okay, I got a new idea.
Take your index finger from your butthole, wave it in
Okay,
the
we're not
air,
doing the
make
butthole.
a rainbow sign, and say LGBTQIA+.
Can we do a musical called Prison on Ice, and there's a bunch of black people chasing me on the roller skates?
Or
Yeah.
stop. We don't know you.
Stop with
We
that.
can make a movie called Diogany Spooner's 3-point plan.
Yeah, well, try with Zach now.
Who else wants to take the 3-question purity test?
Good.
I'll be right back.
Okay, bye-bye.
Time to eat. Mod me, Abby. I'll be Zach for 10 minutes.
Okay.
I can do it.
Okay, do it.
Okay, come back after you're done eating, Zach. We love you.
I'm gonna be guys too.
Aww.
And Abby, remember.
I love you too. Okay, here, hold on.
Don't forget the 3-point plan, Mario.
Yes, there you go.
And Ryan just left.
What are you guys talking about?
Securing the border with lethal force. Deporting with prejudice. And trying for treason.
I'll be back.
Okay, Zach, see you.
Okay.
We're just trying to meet people.
Treason, how long do you go for treason away for?
20 years minimum.
No, capital punishment.
Capital punishment. You're a sadomasochist. You like punishment.
Sado.
Well,
Sado,
those medicines are kind of weird, but I think are okay.
I'm not taking my medication anymore. I'm turning into the Phoenix.
Why did you become your mom?
I built 15 houses and I'm not paying because of bad installation. He wrote me a nice letter, then he fixed the problem.
Oh my gosh.
Why are you
Unless it's too
angry?
stupid.
Why are you even talking?
Why do you talk? To suffer another day.
I don't like you, Stomp.
Why not?
Because he uses such hurtful words.
Yeah, don't.
But it's for your entertainment.
No, you're so angry.
Oh well.
Can you read us a love poem?
A love poem. I did. So the president fucks a pig. It's the end.
Oh my God, you're mentally retarded too? What happened to you? What did your parents do to you?
I had this dream once when I fucked my sister.
Oh
really
my
weird.
God, I'm gonna kick you.
Please don't. I'll do any.
I'm moving him to the audience, Abby.
Okay.
He never even said the 3-point plan.
Mm-hmm.
If he wants to come up, he can put it in the chat, and if he writes it perfectly, he can come up right away.
You're so funny.
If he takes a long time,
Your second impression is so fucking good.
no! Put him back in the audience. He doesn't even have any friends. He's not cool like us, Abby.
Aw.
Don't bring him up.
Okay, sorry, Diogenes.
Tell him the 3-point plan, and if he puts it in the chat, then he can come up.
You're so funny. The fact that you remember that.
Put it in the chat. Tell him, Abby, and he can transcribe. He can transcribe your words and put it in the chat.
Yeah. Put the 3-step plan in the chat, then you can come up.
Tell him.
I did.
He wasn't listening.
Stop. Put the 3-step plan in the chat, and then you can come up. The Diogenes Spooner 3-step plan about the border crisis. Right? Right, Earth?
Yeah. I'm gonna create a new room called Diogenes Spooner.
No, not yet.
3-point plan. Friday, 7 p.m. CST.
It's about the border crisis, Stomp.
All right, everybody. This is X temporary replacement while I have dinner with my mom. This is Diogenes Spooner 3-point plan special. Friday, 7 p.m. CST. This is the promo.
No, not 7, 11.
No, this is just the promotion. Oh, you said 11 p.m. CST?
6 p.m. Central.
That's so late.
6 p.m. New York time?
That's 5 p.m. CST. Don't you know how time standards work?
I'm sorry. That's 12 New York time? Yeah.
LGBTQ, CRT, BLM, LGBTQ.
Okay, I'll be back in 15 minutes.
No! Don't leave me!
Alright. See you.
Oh no!
I will be back.
Alone.
Pretty sure it's the same type. What'd you say, Violet?
The one that he mentioned, the one that's like a strong smell, and you can also use it to mop your floors and your laundry all that. I can't.
I like perfume, but I can't get past the smell.
Yeah.
I like it, but I don't use.
This evening.
I don't know, Davida. I think you're missing a great opportunity to do traveling tours. Sounds like fun.
It's not fun for me. It's not fun, but I really am grateful for the suggestion.
You're so good at it, and you describe it so well.
I know, but it's not my thing. I think you're
missing your calling. I really do.
You know, I'm going to think about that. I really appreciate the career advice.
I think you should, because I think there's money in it for you.
Sherry, it's clear you care about me and my success, and I appreciate you caring.
Yeah, I do. I care so much.
Hey, Domingo, I have a suggestion for a book series.
Genesis chapter 12.3, right? And they refuse to go to that. The second question, you know, in the House of Congress, the building, right, behind the speaker, there's a sign say that God bless America. Do you know what does the God bless America mean? Where is the power behind that God bless America? Is it coming from Gentile Christian or coming through the first contract God made with Abraham? It is through Israel American received the power for God bless America. So use this Please use this and tell every people like you here, fighting and educating the American. Ask them this question: where this power, God bless gang?
Hey everybody, I just want to say the great Adrian Dittman is here. The great one of my dear friends. I'm going to make Adrian a mine. Norm, I don't know what your feelings are on Adrian Dittman. He is a prankster. He's a spiritualist. He's an agitator. He's my dear friend. He's, big in the Jewish community.
Your background music, thank you very much.
Norm, do you have any opinions on Adrian Dittman?
Adrian did me a solid the other day. I'm great.
Adrian, I don't know who you are, but you always also solo. And I don't know what you're trying to do, and I haven't had any chance to know you.
Well, I'm a live streamer on YouTuber. I'm a YouTuber. I've got like 10 YouTube lives going right now, and in my background, I have an Israeli flag hanging over my door. And let me tell you, just having that flag, El Normo, you think you like dopamine feedback loops? I mean, the responses I get, the hatred, the vitriol, the anger that just that flag produces, it really does prove that all communication is hypnosis.
How does it prove that?
Because there's so many ignorant, vulgar, angry people out there that just seeing a symbol, a color, is enough to make them put it in the chat. It's a dopamine. Basically, all communication is dopamine.
I think I have to go to Dopamine Anonymous.
Yeah, you may be addicted to dopamine. That's why I say read Tanya and make sure you spend your time here productively.
I think Norm gets the most dopamine when there's like 40 on 1, right? When 40 people are shouting at Norm in the room and Norm is calm and just dissecting their arguments. I think, Norm, that's where you're at, in the zone, Norm.
I like that. If you forgive the cultural appropriation, I see myself as a verbal Bruce Lee.
Totally. Adrian, Norm and I are a clubhouse tag team. We're called the Ecumenical Apocalypse. We just fight non-belief and stupidity everywhere.
We're going to join Armchair WWE.
Whoever knew there were so many ICE agents?
They're everywhere. They just, a friend of a friend got picked up in Philly, in a car wash.
They're going door to door. It's like Gestapo tactics.
They just went to this car wash, because it's in North Philly. There's a bunch of like Hispanic guys that work there, and they just were like papers.
Scott, I'm watching live stream, and I see online that Norman Finkelstein just joined them.
Instead of asking to see your papers, they should be asking if they can see your Vax card.
Norman Finkelstein, ladies and gentlemen.
When I saw the 250,000 Palestinians marching back to their battered and destroyed homes in the north of the Gaza Strip, I thought to myself, if people don't know what a genocide is, well, now they do.
You sound like Bill Cosby.
Really?
Yeah. Wait, I wonder if President Trump has anything to say to Norman Finkelstein.
Well, some people say the G word. I don't even like to say it. Because, honestly, after October 7th, what do you expect these people to do?
Look, I'll tell you what. I don't know what they're saying out there. Okay, I'll tell you what I'm hearing. I'm hearing that Norm Green voted for me. I'm getting lots of the Jews. Okay, I'm so great for Israel. I'm like the best thing I mean, this is what they're saying. This is what like people like Norm. They're saying it in Chabad, USBB. Like I'm like the best thing for Israel since Moses. Really, like I mean, I saw the movie right with Chuck Gaston, great actor. Okay, love guns. You know, we parched the water. Right, he kicks the shit out of you, brother. Okay, don't like my pharaohs bald. I like my pharaohs with hair. I'm like kind of like Chuck Gaston for Israel. That's why I have people like Norm's support.
I was talking to my good friend Noam Chomsky last Shabbos that we decided that Trump is not only going to deconstruct the American empire, is going to destroy the world and cause nuclear Armageddon. I won't even be able to enjoy my pension.
You know, there's a Persian person in the audience, and look, you know what they say. I think the Persians are beautiful. I mean, Roya's a beautiful woman. I think she's making Persians great again, and like I think she likes me, really. I mean, all the Persian women, right? I mean, I'm making Persian women great again. Okay, I mean, things are ice. And let me tell you, if you're here, you have nothing to fear. If you're a very attractive woman, I tell Ice, pass you by.
Scott, I just waved at you because I wanted to read an HR email that I sent and get your feedback on it since you're a preacher and you use words all the time.
Go ahead. Let's.
Well, I don't want to do it in front of everybody, and definitely don't want to do it in front of Adrian.
Oh, you want to do it privately? Okay.
Who records all the time. Although Al Normo is, if you can just throw Adrian out, then I can be comfortable and do it. But I'm not going to do it when there's a recorder in the room, especially since I'm going to be talking about my work.
I'll just leave the room voluntarily. And I gotta say, however you get your drains unclogged with all that hair, it must be a mess all the time. You must have to have plumbers coming in and out of the house every week with all that hair.
Right, yeah, definitely.
Thank you for leaving.
Okay, everybody take care. Sorry for interrupting. Enjoy. God bless you all.
Get help.
Go get ChatGPT because Scott's not going to be as good as ChatGPT. I'm just saying. Use Grok. Maybe try Grok.
Shut up. Scott is an actual preacher, so he every fucking day.
Preacher? What is this, 1955 or something? Is he Billy Graham for Jesus Christ's sake?
El Normo, I'm leaving. El Normo, I'll leave.
All right, sorry. I don't want to cause you a meltdown. I'll leave. I'm looking for a room. I'm looking for a room. Relax. Take it easy.
In the world. And I go and I had to pay $120 in Uber.
Yeah,
Hello?
so you might as well put the.
And I'm right by the heliport over here.
Yeah.
I can just go walk.
And it'll cut you down time, so you ain't got.
And I heard you get a snack. You double up on snacks. Hello, think about it. Listen, you know what?
That's because they're trying to bring.
It affordable.
That's because they're trying to bring Uber. What's that shit? Uber Flight. You know they in other countries they got Uber Flight with.
Absolutely not. No, absolutely not.
Yeah, no, I felt where you were coming from.
No, I'm only listen.
They barely
No. Let me say this, right? Okay, so and I hate when people
that are barely surviving.
your bitch ass up, nigga.
That's one of those troll guys.
2025. 2025.
Serious conversation here.
Don't worry, he gone. All right, so here is this is the part that I kind of like.
out because I knocked one of their buddies out. Now, I have no help whatsoever. Nobody's coming. There's no telephone. There's no letter. My mail was getting ripped up and burned for
inside
months.
myself and see. The master, by residing in the Tao, sets an example for all beings. Because he doesn't display himself, people can see his light. Because he has nothing to prove, people can trust his words. Because he doesn't know who he is, people recognize themselves in him. Because he has no goal in mind, everything he does succeeds. When the ancient masters said, if you want to be given everything, give everything up, they weren't using empty phrases. Only in being lived by the Tao can you be truly yourself. Express yourself completely, then keep quiet. Be like the forces of nature. When it blows, there is only wind. When it rains, there is only rain. When the clouds pass, the sun shines through. If you open yourself to the Tao, you are at one with the Tao, and you can embody it completely. If you open yourself to insight, you are at one with insight, and you can use it completely.
Oof. All right. So, I haven't looked at this article yet. American political heresy.
Scott, I don't understand how you have, advanced degrees. What is going on here? Just click the thing. Talk live.
Why don't you talk on the phone? Or just send them the thing.
Well, I mean, I like a little degree of separation. I don't need everyone to have my phone number, but I do want the insight of the preacher. Yeah, it's okay. Okay, there we go. Talk live.
So, Marshall, are the people in Texas very happy with with week one?
I'm sure my more Democratic-leaning friends are unhappy, but from the people I usually work with, the partisans I know, everybody's pretty happy. They haven't done major shit down here. And they've done some raids, but I got a buddy who's an HR manager of cold storage, and they have always only hired Americans for years. So they don't have to worry about ICE coming in and showing up and taking their workers. There are cold storages that operate with folks who are not here legally, but at least from what I know, people seem to be fairly happy with. Now, I haven't talked to any of my more Hispanic-leaning friends about what they think of Gitmo, aside from some close friends I have, and my close friends are like, nah, fuck it, it's okay, I don't really care. And they're not white. They're not white folks. They're Hispanic folks. They don't really care about going to Torture Island.
What about all the police officers they hired in the country that were illegal aliens? Is ICE gonna go arrest those police officers and sheriff people they bought?
Dude, stop.
Just saying, maybe it's a good idea to arrest the law enforcement people who are illegal aliens and kick their asses out too.
Dude,
just saying.
Fucking shush, dude.
Jesus, why are you gotta be so aggressive, Marshall?
Adrian, is there such a person? Adrian, is there such a person?
Is there such a person? Yes, thousands, hundreds.
You have police officers who are not here.
Yes.
No, Mark, he's pulling it out.
Pulling my. Let me get you the link. Give me 1 second. I'm sure it'll show right up with a Google search.
All right.
I mean, Marshall, it feels a little bit dramatic to be just to put it mildly.
Yeah. Look, like I said, the optics of sending people to Torture Island really are not good ones.
Well, that's a terrible thing. They mentioned it today. I hope that's just him talking.
No, he's being serious. So we have processed numbers of Haitian migrants, and because we've done that, the Department of Homeland Security has the ability to store migrants on Guantanamo. Now, the immigration piece and the base itself are separate. So they're going to be in two different places. But he's being serious. He genuinely wants to use the immigration facilities at Guantanamo to lock up what he argues will be violent felons, which, if the raids have been anything like the raids have been so far, They'll get some violent felons and mostly people who just like cross the border and like in contraventional law. People who didn't smuggle or anything like that.
Wait, so you mean I heard, and this could be a work in progress in a dark way, that it would be undocumented folks and anybody who happened to be around them, undocumented folks who are
Margaret,
and anybody who happened to be around them. So if their brother is there and their brother
which was sort of my point about the way the raids had been done earlier, right? Like they didn't just arrest people with felony criminal records. Like they captured a whole bunch of people that had not committed felonies. Even people here on valid U.S. visas, right? So
that seems like a violation.
It is, and if you have the ability to legally, you sue. But they're like some of these folks don't have the ability to sue because of like the kind of money they have or don't have.
Yeah, and some of those people were permanent legal residents that had not committed any crimes.
Yeah, dude, which I'm not a fan of. That doesn't mean we should stop deportation completely, but it means that I don't have any faith necessarily that it will just be keep people who have committed violent felonies, which is what he was talking about. If they got mixed up this quickly, granted, you can get in and then like get your feet planted and like do what you need to do. But I'd be willing to bet more than likely it'll be folks that just violated the regular statute. Now, the hard part's going to come when the people who have violated the ability to get in have only done it the first time, because that charge is a misdemeanor. If you do it a second time, it's a felony. And prosecutors have the discretion. Well, the first time you get locked, the first time you enter, it can be a fine and they'll lock you up for 6 months. The second time, it'll be a fine and they'll lock you up for 2 years.
Marshall, I'm looking at your profile and you have an error in the sentence where it said something about your grades.
Dude, I don't want to hear you.
Let me read it. It says, went to Texas A&M until they told me to come back when I know had better grades. You might want to check on that sentence. Just saying. Just look at the sentence in your PTR. You had it's grammatically.
I agree. I'm muting the room. Please be respectful so that you can stay, and please respect Marshall's wishes. Okay, and don't.
Okay.
Thank you.
Can I say something, guys?
If I get to the very end of my sentence, which what I was going to say was, I don't necessarily have any faith that they'll only capture those who have committed violent felonies. But if you come into the country the second time, it's a fine and locking up for 2 years. And a lot of the time, what happens is the prosecuting attorney has discretion over whether they want to enforce the felony, right? So you have a lot of folks who actually committed felonies, but the DA chooses to deport over in prison. So
I say deport with prejudice.
So I wanted to point out a fact that a lot of Americans we're not talking about, and it exists. There have been in these raids, which I completely agree that we should keep illegal aliens of any type, whether they're Mexican or African or Asian, doesn't matter. We need to get them out, right? That we should have a formal process. But where I'm getting at is our community, the Hispanic community, specifically the Mexican American community, we know for a fact that American citizens will be deported. And because they've always, every time they have raids, they did not just deport the illegals, they deported Americans.
You mean to tell me that Americans are deporting Americans?
Yes.
Do you have any evidence to prove that Americans are deporting Americans?
Hey, Marshall,
yes, there's a lot.
Marshall,
Yeah. Do you know what a rodeo is? You know, the guy has to stay on the bull for as long as possible.
Get those full 8 seconds? Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you got one in the room right now. He's just trying to hold on to the bull, and the bull's gonna kick him off.
Or whatever,
eventually.
Roy Bus. Go back to your atheist room. You're a dirty atheist. Kicked me finally.
With loss, and you can accept it completely. Open yourself to the Tao, then trust your natural responses, and everything will fall into place. He who stands on tiptoe doesn't stand firm. He who rushes ahead doesn't go far. He who tries to shine dims his own light. He who finds himself can't know who he really is. He who has power over others can't empower himself. He who clings to his work will create nothing that endures. If you want to accord with the Tao, just do your job, then let go. There was something formless and perfect before the universe was born. It is serene, empty, solitary, unchanging, infinite, eternally present. It is the mother of the universe. For lack of a better name, I call it the Tao. It flows through all things, inside and outside, and returns to the origin of all things. The Tao is great, the universe is great, Earth is great, man is great. These are the 4 great powers. Man follows the Earth. Earth follows the universe. The universe follows the Tao. The Tao follows only itself. The heavy is the root of the light. The unmoved is the source of all movement. Thus the master travels all day without leaving home. However splendid the views, she stays serenely in herself. Why should the lord of the country flit about like a fool? If you let yourself be blown to and fro, you lose touch with your root. If you let restlessness move you, you lose touch with who you are. A good traveler has no fixed plans and is not intent upon arriving. A good artist lets his intuition lead him wherever it wants. A good scientist has freed himself of concepts and keeps his mind open to what is. Thus the master is available to all people and doesn't reject anyone. He's ready to use all situations and doesn't waste anything. This is called embodying the light. What is a good man but a bad man's teacher? What is a bad man but a good man's job? If you don't understand this, you will get lost, however intelligent you are. It is the great secret. Know the male, yet keep to the female. Receive the world in your arms. If you receive the world, the Tao will never leave you, and you will be like a little child. Know the white, yet keep to the black. Be a pattern for the world. If you are a pattern for the world, the Tao will be strong inside you, and there will be nothing you can't do. Know the personal, yet keep to the impersonal. Accept the world as it is. If you accept the world, the Tao will be luminous inside you, and you will return to your primal self. The world is formed from the void, like utensils from a block of wood. The master knows the utensils, yet keeps to the block. Thus she can use all things. Do you want to improve the world? I don't think it can be done. The world is sacred. It can't be improved. If you tamper with it, you'll ruin it. If you treat it like an object, you'll lose it. There's a time for being ahead, a time for being behind, a time for being in motion, a time for being at rest, a time for being vigorous, a time for being exhausted, a time for being safe, a time for being in danger. The master sees things as they are, without trying to control them. She lets them go their own way, and resides at the center of the circle. Whoever relies on the Tao in governing men doesn't try to force issues or defeat enemies by force of arms. For every force, there is a counterforce. Violence, even well-intentioned, always rebounds upon oneself. The master does his job and then stops. He understands that the universe is forever out of control, and that trying to dominate events goes against the current of the Tao. Because he believes in himself, he doesn't try to convince others. Because he is content with himself, he doesn't need others' approval. Because he accepts himself, the whole world accepts him. Weapons are the tools of violence. All decent men detest them. Weapons are the tools of fear. A decent man will avoid them except in the direst necessity, and if compelled, will use them only with the utmost restraint. Peace is his highest value. If the peace has been shattered, how can he be content? His enemies are not demons, but human beings like himself. He doesn't wish them personal harm. Nor does he rejoice in victory. How could he rejoice in victory and delight in the slaughter of men? He enters a battle gravely, with sorrow and with great compassion, as if he were attending a funeral. The Tau can't be perceived. Smaller than an electron, it contains uncountable galaxies. If powerful men and women could remain centered in the Tau, all things would be in harmony. The world would become a paradise. All people would be at peace, and the law would be written in their hearts. When you have names and